Uh-oh. Hear that? Get on Tom. Another one bites the dust. That's not right. And another one bites the dust. Sit still. Another one bites the dust. Ain't gonna call a cop. And another one bites the dust. Hey, time to type to pull up at your house and read off your screen name account. Make it come clean and even make it call your spouse. So why don't you come on out and see what we're talking about? We got you on camera, but first, is anyone in the house? Look, we got your chat logs, we got you by the balls. And when the police pull up, we give them to the law. It's the big homie Tom from Colorado, he on the stroll. Pulling up on pairs from Colorado Ped Patrol. Another one bites the dust. That's not right. And another one bites the dust. Sit still. Another one bites the dust. He ain't gonna call a cop. And another one bites the dust. Royce K did it, so you know it gotta slap.
Hey, Cooley. That's him, huh? Here you go, Cooley. Are you ready, Cooley?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this when you got it.
Where are we going?
How are you? Can I help you?
I'm waiting for somebody.
Oh. What's? Are you looking for UPS?
Yeah.
Is your name James? Can we talk to you for a minute?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk over here real quick? My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Ped Patrol. Is that you?
Huh?
Is that you? Is that you?
Yeah, that me.
Do you want to have a little chat real quick? I'm not law enforcement, but I can certainly call the police. My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Ped Patrol, short for pedophile. We monitor online dating of children. Does that ring a bell to you? We kind of want to have a word with you. I obviously don't have a package, but I want to talk to you, or we could just call the police and let them talk to you. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're
This doesn't ring a bell? Does Ellie ring a bell? You talking to the young girls? Do you want to talk right here? Or do you want to I don't. We just want to talk to you for a few minutes, and then we're going to go on our way. It's up to you.
Okay.
Do you want to just go in the shade over here? Who are you here with?
My mom.
Your mom? Okay, so no kids?
Huh?
Are you with kids?
I'm with my dad, my mom, and my brother.
How old's your brother?
He didn't hit 40.
Okay. Is he a registered sex offender too?
Yeah.
You both registered sex offenders? How old were you when you got your first charge?
I don't know.
2006?
No, I think it was like 2005.
2005? Okay. We'll just stand in the shade. I just don't want kids to hear us, okay? Do you know who I'm talking about? Ellie? A girl you were talking very sexual with online? 14-year-old?
No.
You don't remember?
No, I don't know.
Does anybody use your phone besides you? Listen, so I don't call the police on everybody, but I will certainly call the police if you lie. If you tell the truth, I don't have to call the police, okay? Does any of this ring a bell? This is you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you this too. That's you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So just kind of give you some updates here. She told you she was 14 and you said that you couldn't talk to her, remember that?
Yeah.
But then you came back and asked her if you could get her pregnant and have sex with her? Possibly have her spend the night on Saturday night tonight? Do you remember that? Monday? Remember Monday? You said you were off today and she possibly could come over to spend the night at your house?
I don't remember. Yeah. I'm
14 years old, remember? Oh, okay. I mean, you can be honest, man, or I can call the police. You know, this is really bad.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't want to go back.
You don't want to go back? Back where?
To jail.
How long did you go to jail for?
I went to jail for 6 months.
Okay.
And then I went on probation.
Okay.
And then I violated my probation.
Okay.
So I went back and I served 18 months.
18 months.
And then I got back out on parole.
How many kids have you had sex with? I mean, I know you already did your time, but how many kids have you had sex with?
And I haven't sex with only that one that I got charged.
How old was that person?
15.
So do you like 14 and 15-year-olds?
No, I don't.
You don't? Well, what are you doing with this one? What are you doing with this one? This is all you, buddy. And we're gonna go over the chat logs. I want to ask you, what are you doing having a relationship with a 14-year-old when you've already been in prison for it? You told her you were, there you go.
Yeah, I remember.
You said you were gonna bring protection, you wouldn't get her pregnant. And if you did get her pregnant, would you be able to get the logs for me?
Yeah.
We just grab those for the car real quick. We're gonna go over this, then you go back to your day, okay? But we gotta hold you accountable, man. You said if you met, you would bring condoms, right? So you wouldn't get the 14-year-old pregnant. But if she did, you said, what would you have to do? So I just want to go over this and find out what are we going to do to make sure this doesn't happen again?
I will.
Do you remember? Does that ring a bell now?
Yeah, I will. What I would do is, if they're tell me they're 14, I would start talking to them. And
why didn't you do that on this one? Why did you?
Because she told me she wouldn't give me in trouble. So now I know I don't want to get in trouble now. You know?
No, but we could call the police if you could be in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could be in a lot of trouble. But you didn't go away. How come?
How come?
How come you didn't go away when she said she was 14? You told her you wanted to see her and you wanted to have sex with her. See what I'm saying? Do you see where this is? You are our 299th catch. We have 145 arrests. So not everybody gets arrested, okay? But the people who lie, we call the police on. You know?
I don't know, maybe.
Do you live with your brother?
I live with my mom and my...
And your brother? Okay. At the apartment? At the apartment, building 2?
Yeah.
Or is that where you live? Be honest, man.
Yeah, that's where I live.
And your brother lives there too?
My brother lives there too, but my mom...
You, your mom, and your brother?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
But me and my mom is the only one on the lease.
Ah, so he's a registered sex offender and he's sneakingly living there. He's not supposed to live there. He's registered out of Denver.
We both did registered out of Denver.
So you're not even supposed to be living there?
No. I'm supposed to live there because I'm in Denver County.
Right. But what about him?
Huh?
What about him? I mean, your brother's not talking to 14-year-olds, but it seems like the family is a bunch of registered sex offenders, right? Because
I got my other brother that they there too, but he ain't.
Well, I'm talking about your other brother. He was charged in 2001 and 2003 for the same crimes, right? I mean, we're not here to talk about your brother. I'm just saying, are you allowed to be living with a registered sex offender? Are you guys supposed to be living together?
I think if we're related, but I think if they were somebody else.
Yeah, that's different. Okay.
They might be dope.
But he's not registered to that address. Aren't you supposed to live at the address you're registered at?
I think so, but he only come and go.
Oh, so he doesn't live there full time?
No.
Got you. But you live there full time.
I live there.
And then you work down at the DIA area, right?
Yeah. And I've been there a long time, and I don't want to live.
I understand that, but why are you going this far with the child again? You know what I mean? It's younger than the girl you got arrested for, right?
Yeah.
Was she a family member? The girl the first time?
No.
Has there been any besides that?
No.
No. Well, I mean, we're here today. What would you have done if she would have came to your house tonight? What would you have done?
If she would have came to my house tonight, I would have told her, no, you need it.
You wouldn't have put the condom on and had sex with her?
No, I would not.
You said if I get you pregnant, how are we going to keep that from your mom? I wish you were here right now. I would like to have sex with you. Want me to come over and sneak in? Is there a place we can hang out? Do you have a room? I wish I was there with you right now. Could we make love? What does make love mean? You can be honest. What does make love mean?
Make love is when you
have sex?
Have
intercourse. So you want to make love with a 14-year-old?
No, I don't.
What would your mom think about this?
She probably wouldn't be too happy.
She wouldn't be too happy?
No.
Where does she think you're at right now?
Huh?
Where does she think you're at right now?
She think I'm out on getting a package because I told her.
You said if your mom goes to the cops, we both can get in trouble. Could she get in trouble? Huh? Could the 14-year-old get in trouble for having a relationship with you?
No, then more like I will get in trouble compared to her.
Okay.
Because she is underage.
I don't want to scare you off, but I want to see you. You said, are you ready to lose your virginity? Would you have wore a condom with her though, at least, or would you have got her pregnant?
No, I wouldn't do either one.
You wouldn't? Well, you did say you would have sex with her on the chat logs, and then you said when you met, you'd bring condoms. So you wouldn't have really met her?
Huh?
You wouldn't have really met her?
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
You just like to talk to minors online and joke around about it? You think that's something that's...
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Are you allowed to be on a dating website? Are you allowed to be on a dating website?
Am I allowed?
Mm-hmm. Like, are you...
I'm pretty sure.
You are? You don't have any restrictions from being a sexual registered sex offender?
No.
No?
They already check into that. No.
Are you allowed to talk to 14-year-old children sexually as a registered sex offender?
No, I don't. No.
So do you think what you're doing is wrong?
I do think it's wrong.
What were you doing then? What were you doing? I'm just trying to find out why you continued. You said at the beginning, I can't talk to you.
I don't know. I made a bad choice.
Yeah.
I should have left. I should have said no. I can't talk to you. Closed out the chat and left.
Why didn't you? Why do you think you didn't do that? You know what scares me, honestly?
Because I'm probably desperate.
You're desperate? So when you're desperate, 14-year-olds are looking a little better? What scares me is you're at Elitch's right now, okay? How many little girls are in there?
They're probably a lot.
Are you staring at them?
No, I'm not staring at them. I'm eating my food.
That's just eating food?
Yeah, with my mom.
Uh-huh. What would your mom say if we told her what you were out here doing?
She probably wouldn't be too happy.
She's already gone through this with both of her kids. She has 3 boys, right?
She has 3 boys.
Is the third boy, is he a registered sex offender too?
No.
No, just you and your brother?
That's me and my brother.
Okay. How come you didn't learn, man? You went to prison for 18 months, right? Why didn't you learn? I'm just trying to find out. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm not trying to yell at you.
Why? Because I have a disability.
Okay.
And
does your penis work? Is it disabled? Is your penis disabled?
I can control that.
Right. You can control that, so you can still have sex with a child, right? So your disability is not going to stop you from hurting a child.
No, but if I want to really do, I want to really.
Can I inform you on something? You committed felonies already. Talking to a child sexually and then agreeing to a meetup is felonies. That's 2 in the state of Colorado. So joking around and fucking with a 14-year-old's mind, it's not funny, man. And you say you weren't going to meet, but Monday you said that you were off today and that if she could spend the night.
Yeah, but I work tonight.
You said you had today off.
No, did you?
You said you don't work Sunday.
No, today is the other day.
I know. So tonight, and if she stayed the night, you go to work Monday, you said. Is that not true?
Yeah, not true, because my schedule don't come out till Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So she changed my schedule.
Okay. So were you supposed to have tomorrow off?
Huh?
You were supposed to, and then they changed it on you?
No, I already work. I already worked on it because the other guy is on vacation, so I work only 1 day off.
Okay.
But they're coming up,
How many other 14-year-old girls do you talk to? Or 10-year-old girls, or 12-year-old, online?
No, and one.
Do you got any children, neighbors that live by you?
No, they're all.
Can I ask you a serious question? Are you attracted to children?
No, I'm not. I have a girlfriend of my own.
You do?
Yeah.
Can we call her real quick?
She is 34.
Can we call her?
I don't have her number. I talked to her on Messenger.
On what? On Messenger?
To call the police.
I mean, if we're not going to call, you can't call your girlfriend.
No, I can't.
You have Messenger on your phone.
I have Messenger, but right now.
Let me guess. She's working.
No, her mom is in the hospital.
Oh.
So she sent me a picture of her mom being in the hospital.
Have you met this girl before?
Huh?
Have you met her before?
No, she supposed to come down and meet me.
So you never met her before, though?
No, but she did. She was 34.
She's gonna meet you tonight?
Huh?
She gonna meet you tonight?
No, she did. She ain't gonna.
You said she's gonna come down and meet you tonight.
She did. She was gonna come down. She came down here earlier.
Oh.
But then she got a emergency phone call that her mom got in.
But she was gonna come hang out tonight?
She was already down here.
How are you gonna hang out?
Huh?
Here, you want me to borrow? Here, I'll hold that for a second. How are you gonna hang out with her if you had to work?
Huh?
How are you gonna hang out with her if you had to work?
Because I don't go to work I don't work overnight.
You work overnight?
I work overnight.
Okay. I just want to find out, how are we gonna make sure that you don't do this again? How do we do that?
Because
if we can't tell your girlfriend, I don't want to talk to your girlfriend because it seems like you don't even know her. She's just an internet thing, right?
Yeah, I just deleted that app off my phone.
How long ago?
Huh?
What day?
I deleted it last day.
Yesterday?
Yeah, I did. I did not want.
Did you go on and try to remove some information so people couldn't find you? Did you try to go and scrub your name on the internet so people couldn't find you? Because we found your address, but then we went and looked again and you had removed some things. So you might be disabled, but you're very smart, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
we're recording for your safety and our safety. We're not law enforcement, okay? We're not cops.
But that's why I deleted it, because I don't want to be going on the app, because it's too many people on there that could be fake, that ask for money.
Yeah.
Or
kids.
Or kids, yeah.
Okay. Are you getting any kind of help? Like, do you have any kind of counselors or anything?
I have a mentor.
Okay.
That it do Walking Mountain Human Services.
Okay.
And they work with me. That they pay them to have somebody work with me.
Okay. Do you think you're safe to have a phone?
Huh?
Do you think you're safe to be alone? I mean, if there's a possibility that you can end up meeting a 14-year-old child, do you think you're okay?
I'm thinking okay to have a phone, but they don't have the app on my.
How long were you talking to Ellie for?
It probably was.
Weeks. Weeks.
Could be weeks.
She was your girlfriend. 14, man. I'm just trying to get you to sink in how bad this is.
Yeah, I know how bad it is. I deleted it. I don't wanna go there. After talking to you, I learned my lesson.
You learned your lesson?
Yeah,
You didn't learn your lesson when you went to prison?
Huh?
You didn't learn your lesson when you went to prison? That didn't teach you? No? Have you ever got any help for this? Like real help for liking children? Have you gotten any like counseling for that?
When I was on parole, I do go to class, but because I had a short term, I could not finish finish the class.
Do you have insurance at your work?
I have not that kind of insurance. I have insurance where if I need to go to a doctor or something, then
Can you get a counselor and like get some help, man? It's going to land you in prison. Do you understand?
Yeah,
this is going to put you...
Yeah, I could call my mentor and see if he could talk to my servant coordinator at Walking Mountain Human Services.
What would you tell him? What would you tell him?
I tell him I talked to somebody that wasn't a law enforcement, but with the online stuff, and tell him I need some help
Because
I was talking to a 14-year-old girl when I shouldn't have.
How were you talking to her?
Huh?
How were you talking to her? What kind? Were you talking to her inappropriately? Were you talking about having sex?
Yeah.
That's not okay, man.
So you didn't learn your lesson in prison, but a couple guys come up because you're abusing a child online and talk to you, and now you've learned your lesson. Is that the story?
It is a story, but I know I need help, and I want to get help.
Well, then you need to get it, man.
Yeah.
Maybe your mom could help you. Could we call your mom? Can we call your mom?
No, because my mom she had cancer. So.
Well, she's obviously here with you. Her two lovely boys that like little girls, walking around a park full of little girls.
Because I don't want to get my mom involved.
You don't want to get your mom involved?
I let her
You don't want your mom to know you're preying on...
He doesn't want nobody to know. He doesn't want nobody to know.
Secret. Now.
Yeah, secret. So you want us to...
Oh, you're talking to the wrong guys.
We're
secrets.
we don't like secrets. He hates it.
I don't like secrets.
He doesn't like secrets.
No, but that's why I'm talking to you. I want to talk to my mentor and see if I can get.
You're not going to tell him the truth.
Yeah, I am going to tell them the truth.
He won't even tell your mom. Not only that,
Yeah,
you and your brother are living under the same roof. You both like children. He's not supposed to live there.
I would
That's a violation of the registry.
I tell him I'm everything.
You just said you're not going to tell her.
No, I'm going to tell her everything, but I don't want to give her. I don't want her. Could she have her? I don't want to.
What about the police tell her? How about the police tell her?
No,
We're not cops. I'm just saying, what about we call the cops and then they go tell her?
I don't want to cops. I would tell her.
You'll call her right now? All right, that's cool. Appreciate that.
That is...
No, I'm saying, would you call her right now and tell her, hey, Mom, I'm out here with some guys that catch predators from trying to get with little children, and they caught me because I was talking sexual online to a 14-year-old? I could call her. I know your mom's phone number. I could call her.
I don't want to call her.
I don't want you to touch children.
Yeah, we don't want you touching children. You haven't demonstrated you don't want to call the cops. People that don't want to call the cops, they go to Elitch Gardens on a Saturday. They go to the park. Like people that that do want to talk to the cops do that same thing, but while they're talking sexually to 14-year-old children like you are, right?
Then I will leave.
That demonstrates you do want to talk to cops.
No, I
You want to talk to the DOC, right? You want a little cell, a little 9x12?
Are they that big these days?
I don't know. Is that how big they're?
I don't know. They all depend on what prison.
I've never been. You know what I've never done? Never been to prison nor talked to a child. I have a 14-year-old child.
That's good, demonstrating you don't want to go to prison.
That's
You're
right.
Not talking to children. in a
That's it.
sexual
Simple,
manner.
man. And your first message was, I can't talk to you. Bye. You did good. You did really good. And guess what? 34 seconds later, you asked her if she wanted to get pregnant. So you thought about it, but then your wrong head got excited. You know? Oh, we got other people. We're catching other people today. Unfortunately, you're not the only one. You're 299. Maybe we can make your brother 300 for being, you just said he lived there and he's not supposed to live there. So we could let the police know that too, that he's out of pocket. Why is he living there? And I already knew he was living there. Why do you think I asked you? Your brother's been living there. Your neighbor has told me he lives there every day, every night. Why? So you guys can be on the internet and fucking search up little girls?
No, my brother work too.
He works too? But you guys are off sometimes, right?
Yeah, I'm off sometime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but when you're off, you're on the internet. You got your cell phone. You used to message us during the day. Man, there's a lot of messages here. This is not just 5 messages, you know? We talked to you for, look how long. You know, and I'm going to go through a couple of these. We're almost done. But
yeah, I'm done. I would.
And you deleted it, which, you know, is, you're too young, don't want to get you pregnant. We can't do any sexual stuff because of your age. So you were doing good. You were doing good. But can we hang out? Then you said, oh my God, but you're too young. I don't want to get you pregnant. You're too young, I don't want to get you pregnant. I don't want to get pregnant either. You got me in trouble. Why did you say she got you in trouble? Did you get in trouble for talking to another minor? Remember when you said you got caught talking to her? What happened? Did somebody call you? Remember when you told her you got me in trouble? And she said, what do you mean? And you told her she told on you? Have you told anybody no? So what happened? You got in trouble?
Yeah, somebody called me, but they probably misdialed.
Misdialed and found a predator? They were looking for a predator, misdialed?
Misdialed and just said, hey, why are you talking to children? That's weird, huh?
Okay, let's see here. We'll get back. You weren't happy because you're not having no girls. What's your plan? You were talking about going to church, just some little random chit chat. Asking her if she meets with older guys, random chit chat. We'll get to it. What I'm trying to say is you talked to her for a long time, buddy. You asked her, do you want some nasty stuff? What did you mean by that? She put a smiley face and you put answer it. What do you mean by nasty stuff? The more honest you are with me, the better, just so you know. What did you mean by that?
What I mean by that is sexual stuff.
Did she want to have sex? That's what you're talking about? Okay, thank you. But nobody can know. What does that mean?
Huh?
You told her, but no one can know. What does that mean?
To not tell anybody.
You don't want her to tell anybody? Keep it a secret like we don't want to tell your mom? Got you.
You don't want the police to know. Department of Corrections.
She says, what do you mean by nasty stuff? You said, I don't want to tell you. She said, I won't, because you said don't tell anybody. You said sex, so you just admitted that. So at least you're being honest, kind of. But have you ever thought about it? So you're asking a 14-year-old that's never had sex if she's thought about having sex. I don't want to scare you off. What's on your mind? Everything I'm saying, you said, okay? I'm not reading what she says because she is a minor. Wish we were hanging out right now. What would you do if we were hanging out? That's what you asked her. Are you trying to lose it? Lose what? Your virginity. Have you ever had sex? No, I've never had sex. But you need to get protection from getting pregnant. You were a nice guy about that because you said you would bring condoms. You gonna bring protection? It depends. Depends on what? When we meet. Are you busy? So, you weren't really gonna meet her tonight. That's all, was just talk?
Yeah, No, I wouldn't go meet tonight because I live with my mom. And
I thought you were turning things into the police. What made you think that we're turning things into the police?
because I've been set up before.
You have?
Yeah. And,
these minors got you before? Damn it.
Yeah, because before it was AO America Online, but now they changed everything.
Yeah.
Where you only can have an email.
You should probably call your mom. Because I think you're going to eventually have to talk to the police.
Security's starting to notice it.
Yeah.
They're going to call the police.
I would just call your mom in case, in case the police show up. At least she knows where you're at. You want to call her real quick?
I'm not calling. I don't know what they.
You don't have to. But I see a bunch of cops walking over here.
Oh, man.
I asked you to call your mom. And again, you don't have to do anything, but...
Maybe before you start abusing children online, you should rethink your policy about not talking to cops, because that's a great way to talk to cops.
This is probably security right here. I don't know. But, I mean, it's up to you. I wouldn't take off running. They're just we're not law enforcement. They're just going to talk to you. They're there. And you can answer to them, and you can tell them why you think it's okay to talk to 14-year-olds about getting pregnant and having sex. And
why you said you was going to bring a condom to meet a 14-year-old. That's what it was.
Did you want to sign for the package? This is your package.
No, I don't want to sign for my package.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. I got to go put on my UPS uniform and go back to work. And they're coming, so yeah, you might want to, they're coming hardcore. They're coming fast. They got pep in the step.
Oh my goodness.
They got pep in the step.
I've got pep in their step. Gosh, how weird. I'm talking to 14-year-old children.
Hi. How are you? Go ahead, tuck in first. This gentleman, he's a RSO, had a online relationship with who he thought to be a 14-year-old. Told her he wanted to meet with her, have sex with her. This is the messages from start to finish. There's a few that weren't. He talked about on Monday that he wanted to meet her. He never did meet. He never did actually meet. But I did some things where this is your book. But,
Okay, fair enough. Hang on, let me just make sure.
You're fine. You're fine.
So I guess we were a little confused. We don't know what Ped Patrol is.
Ped Patrol, like pedophile.
Okay, so yeah, it was a downer. I
Yeah,
apologize.
sorry.
Okay, so you guys
We act as a 14-year-old online.
Okay.
He reaches out to us first.
Okay.
Keep this calm and we won't have to put you in cuffs, okay?
Yeah, I don't even know why they.
All right. We're just gonna have a chat. Sound good? All right.
Just want to throw him in the back of the car?
What's that?
Just want to throw him in the back of the car for a second?
Yeah, probably for now. If you want to have Kevin roll up over here.
143. Where are we at exactly?
Hello, Mom, can you come out here? Because I might be going to jail. Because they act like they're UPS, but they really not. I've done online stuff.
Okay, so you wait for them to reach out to you?
Correct. He reaches out to us first, but he obviously doesn't know we're 14.
Right,
but their pictures.
Right.
Don't be mad, but I'm 14. Oh, okay. Why'd you lie about your age? They chit-chat for a while. There's a lot of just random chit-chatting because you have to be 18 to be on the site, but that's how people get in trouble. We didn't know he was a registered sex offender until he got sexual with us. Then we looked up his name and we found out that he is. But this is your book, but I put checks. He's asking if she's trying to lose it, and they start talking. I'll get to the beginning. Ask if she wants nasty stuff. Answer that, and we know that's not enough, so we say.
Do you have all this in like a hard drive or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
yeah, this is just what we bring to you guys just to show you.
Got it.
I don't want to tell you. I won't, because he says, do you want to do nasty stuff? Then he says sex. I've never done that before. Just random talk. I don't want to scare you off. And you can go through this whole thing too. I'm just trying to give you some the movies.
Okay. Yeah, if you have the hard drive, I can just.
Oh, I mean, I got to send it to you.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Give it to the detective.
Ask if she's trying to lose her virginity.
Okay.
Those come off as easy as they come on. Okay?
I know what you
So I
guys
just want you to remain calm, all right? You ready? Let's go walk over here.
Talk to that guy right there. Talk to that guy right there.
I need my key. I need my stuff from him.
You've been chill with us.
What's going on?
He tried to meet with a 14-year-old child.
Where? No, because I was with him.
Not today, ma'am. Not today. He's been talking to her for about 3 weeks. So he admitted to everything.
You give me all your stuff.
Come on, we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you.
Yeah, we'll get you all your stuff.
You know what?
Okay.
We'll get you all your stuff.
No, do you have a car key?
Whatever you want to give up, we'll talk.
No, it pisses me off. There, people, kids are gonna get online. They're gonna affect their identity and all that. He's gonna lose his job. I'm gonna lose my place. I'm gonna be homeless, and I have cancer. I know how these kids are.
Yeah, it's not the kid's fault.
No, it is the kids' fault because kids will get online. I know these
That's
kids.
true. That's true. But as adults, we need to not talk to
Did
them.
he touch her?
No, he did not.
Okay then.
But he said he was going to.
Yeah. I'll go to his family.
132 Baker and a cargo cover on it.
I'm going to report the other son for living there too. I mean, it doesn't fall far. The apple don't fall far from the tree.
I want your name because I'm reporting all you guys.
Thomas Fellows, Fellows.
You have a card?
I do in the car, but I parked far away, but I can get you one. But yeah, you can certainly report me. I'll report your other son for living at your house. Failure for, he's supposed to be, he registers out of another address. So if you really want to play,
Who?
your other son, his brother. So I'll report that as well if you'd like. Your other registered sex offender son that lives with you?
You don't live with me.
He just said he did, and I got other proof too, so.
You maybe stay now and then.
Are you Peggy?
Yeah.
I can talk to you for a second.
Oh, God damn.
Huge fans, man.
What's up, man? Thank you.
God we caught you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi.
Huge
Hi.
supporters. Watching the live right now.
Are you?
And that's okay. But I'm going to be calm with you, so I just...
And I got coolie of water too.
Aw. You sure can.
Yes, we're gonna take that. We're gonna send you a couple links to Axon Capture. How many you need? However many you
Just
need.
one.
Just one. Okay.
Right?
I know you
Will
can
one
only
work?
access it once.
Yeah.
I'll send you a couple. Just to
Okay.
make sure.
That's cool.
Email or phone, which one's best?
We're
for you?
good at zipping them up tight so they'll
Can
fit in one.
let me borrow that? Can you email it to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. Essentially, so we called our computer predator detective, whatever the deal is. What they said was that we don't have enough to jail him right now. We do have to let him go, but we're going to have very good reports, very good statements.
Okay.
It's going to get sent to sex crimes because they have to do more of an investigation, search warrants, everything else. What you guys have is amazing.
Yeah.
They just have to have the legal authority to go into those
Sure.
documents, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So we do have to let him go right now. He doesn't have any warrants, so we're going to go that route. We're going to grab everything from you guys, and we appreciate your help.
Yeah, right on.
Absolutely.
We
So
appreciate
sorry we
you
can't
guys.
jail him now, but we got to go through the appropriate steps.
I understand.
Damn famous.
There's a lot of people here, bro. Shit, yesterday we had, what, 7 or 6 or 7 drive-by honking, stopping, watching. It's pretty cool. I think we got like 10 rock stars in the last 2 days. Which is not a good thing because I'll drink them, you know? That's why I'm shaking like I am now. He said they were UPS.
Yeah, I know, dude.
He lied to me. I said, you want to sign the package? He's like, no.
Not dogging?
Oh, oh, did he just?
said to watch our back.
Yeah, that was a nice little threat.
What?
Wow. Yeah, let's just go.
Get 'em, Tom. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one Another one bites the dust. He ain't gonna call a cop. And another one, another one bites the dust. Hey, time to type to pull up at your house and read off your screen name account. Make it come clean, or even make it call your spouse. So why don't you come on out and see what we're talking about? We got you on camera, but first, is anyone in the house? Look, we got your chat logs, we got you by the balls. And when the police pull up, we give them to the law. It's the big homie Tom from Colorado, he on the stroll. Pulling up on Ped from Colorado Ped Patrol.
Call the fucking police.
Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Hey, nah, we not the police. You can take off at any time, but just know when you do that, the cops gonna be on your line. Come on, you bought booze and lubes and condoms, dude. Even sent dick pics with your face in them too. He came to me, the 12-year-old bundle of joy, your 51-year-old husband. You desperate, boy. And let me guess, this is your first time you wasn't gonna do nothing.
I would never do anything like this. I would never do anything like this again.
But that ain't what the chat logs say.
You said you didn't care about the age. You said you had your lube and condoms, and you gave me your address, which you gave me your neighbor's address, by the way.
And then we found you, exposed you on YouTube, and now we clown you.
Call the fucking police.
Another one bites the dust. That's not right. And another one bites the dust. Sit still. Another one bites the dust. He ain't gonna call a cop. And another one bites the dust. Royce K, so you know it got slapped.
I never did call the fucking police. I never did call the fucking police. You didn't do it.
No, sir, I know you don't believe it.
You were charged.
I know I was charged because I had got a plea bargain where I said I had oral sex with a 6-year-old boy.
A 6-year-old boy?
Yes, that's what I did.